Birthdays, I think, are something that are meant to be special and celebrated. Um, Growing up, I think birthdays were like, just. I always thought it was cool. It was a special that a day where no matter what, everybody got to feel special. And I'm fortunate enough to where I was like, uh, had a lifestyle to where, oh man, they're all loose. Had a lifestyle to where that I was around people that got to have like their birthday celebrated and got to watch people feel special on their birthday, which is nice because I know not everybody gets that feeling, gets to feel like that, like it's a luxury. Um, and it makes me sad, and I just wish that everybody gets that feeling, that opportunity to experience, a, their special day on their birthday. That's all I'm saying. So, I just had a birthday this week. I'm now 1 year older. Another day, another dollar. And I don't know. I feel just a little weird about it. I had a wonderful day. It was so nice. I had the day off of work. I was thrilled. Got to spend a couple days with my friends and my family. So it was everything I could have wanted, Let's get the big guy out of here. But as I've gotten like older, past a certain age, I was like, like I'm around people that are like, oh, I work on my birthdays. It's just another day. There's nothing special about it. I'm like, man, are you serious? That sounds not fun. I'm like, what? You don't like do this or that, or I'm like, I feel like I give off kind of like kind of like, are you guys hungry? Veggies. Oh, I should have fed you some veggies, huh? I feel like I give off kind of like, I guess you say like kind of like little kid energy, like that nostalgia feeling, that nostalgia feeling. Like I'm always talking about like, I don't know. I try to be young at heart, and so when it comes to like birthdays and stuff, I try to remember that feeling of being excited as a kid, and not to pretend to be something I'm not, or like immature. Like I think I'm very mature for my age. But I work with like everybody at work that I work with is older than me, so I like getting to be like the young, the young person, the young soul, have all the energy and stuff, and kind of like that wondrous, exciting feeling about everything. If that makes sense. So I just, so I was like, and there was another birthday at work this week. So we were celebrating. I was like, man, we should get like ice cream and an ice cream cake and a pizza party and celebrate. And he was a older gentleman. I don't want to say how old he was, but he's a father, his grandfather. Just one of my favorite people I get to work with. He is such an awesome dude. Anyway, so he was like getting excited that I was thinking of all these ideas. He's like, yeah, let's do that. So it's like, I don't know. I'm totally okay being the one that has all that excitement and, kind of wants to just be a kid all day long. And I do. Whoa. That guy's blowing away. And that's the part I think about, like, as I've gotten, 1 year older. It's not a big deal. It's just 1 year. But, like, I've once I hit, like, kind of, like, college and I had birthdays, I was like, man, this sucks. Because I feel like I'm, like, you're supposed to lose that kind of young kid feeling you have about birthdays. It's like you can't act like that anymore. And I was always like, even, like, with, like, Christmas and birthdays and stuff, where it's like that wondrous feeling you used to have as a kid that was so exciting, and you just couldn't sleep because you were so excited about the next day or whatever. I think it was so much more fun that way. Like I said, not everybody gets to, like, some people dread their birthdays and didn't have good birthdays, when they were younger and stuff. And my heart aches for those people, and I wish I could do something to change it. Give them an awesome birthday. So, yeah, I felt kind of funny this year around. Just I was like being around adults. There was like you're taking your birthday off, kind of not giving me a hard time about it, but like you're like once you hit a certain age, which you'll hit very soon. I'm like, no, dude, I'm in my 20s. Okay, I'm not there soon yet. I'm like, I have the ability to take any day off I want, use my paid time off. I'll take my birthday off. I'm okay with that. Don't make me feel bad about it. But they're like, yeah, once you hit a certain age, it's just your birthday is just another day. And I'm like, I don't ever want to be that way. I know that's what everybody says, and then something changes and it just becomes another day. But that's why I try to have that young at heart feeling, and I kind of was just, as remembering all my birthdays I had when I was a kid. I like to think that all of them are good, but I remember I was a kid. Not every day was a great day, but remembering the good ones and just that wave of nostalgia. I was like thinking about all the things I used to do on my birthday, and I was like, there's something stopping me from doing some of those things, So I just kind of spent the day going down like memory lane, having fun with my friends, doing some of the things I used to do when I was a kid that I really liked, and yeah, it was a blast. Oh, guys, get out of here! I think I got too many of you, huh? But yeah, so I encourage you, if you got like just a birthday or you're like, feeling nostalgic, man, enjoy it. Just have fun. Just be you. It's okay to feel like feel like you want to be a kid again. I really think, I really enjoyed being around. Like I said, I used to be kind of a teacher. I would teach music lessons and stuff. And I liked working with kids because I think kids kind of make you just feel young at heart. There's so much more mystery attached to being a kid and this wonder. And as you get older, you lose that feeling as you just come to that realization of how things work. So I thought that being around kids keeps me young at heart. And now that I'm around, adults all day long that are much older than me, I try to make them feel young at heart and be like that kid. So, I don't know. Also, I have I mentioned before, I have a twin brother. And he's the best guy in the world. He's the best brother a guy could ask for. So, it was just really awesome getting to spend the day with him and do a bunch of fun stuff. It was nice not having work getting in the way of me wanting to hang out with him and stuff. Yeah, it's just, I say enjoy. If you're young, enjoy it while it lasts. Not that I'm old or young right now. I feel like I'm in the middle. At a point to where I'm wishing I was a kid again versus a couple of years ago I was wishing I was where I'm at right now. So you always want what you can't have. But don't embrace nostalgia. Don't be afraid to, act like a kid every now and then. It's good for you. I swear my dad is like the biggest little kid I've ever seen in my life. Always keeps me on my toes. And, all my friends think of him. He's just such a nice guy. They all love him. All know him really well. And all they're like, I can't take your dad seriously with the way he is. And it's like, they mean it in a compliment way, and I know some of my, at school, all the parents gather around and talk and kind of get to know each other. And I feel like, looking back, now that I'm older, seeing my dad interact with the other parents, I think some of them didn't like him because he was like that young, big kid. I don't know. Hey, get those back. Because he was kind of not too immature, but, sorry, buddy. Would, act not as serious as some of the other adults. But, yeah, I remember my dad was was lucky my dad was retired when me and my brother were born. He stopped working so he could be around us because his dad, he didn't have the what the, oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Anyways, you know, me and my brother are very fortunate to always be around my dad. Have him at every field trip and, you know, birthday party and stuff. And he made that decision and sacrifice because his dad was never around when he was a kid, you know, growing up and stuff, and he didn't want us to experience that. And I'm internally, you know, just grateful for that. I know I probably had it better off than some kids having my dad around all the time. So I still got my mom. My mom works though. She was the breadwinner in the family. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, dude. Anyways, I keep getting off topic. What are you? Oh. It's just, yeah. Looking at my dad being, you know, dad and older, and seeing him still act like a kid, there's nothing wrong with it. Some, you know, parents and people out there might think so, but I promise there's not. So I say just enjoy the ride while it lasts. Ride the wave. Enjoy every second of it. And don't be afraid of getting older. I remember working at my birthday, and I was like, kind of upset, kind of pissed off. I'm like, man, I don't want to be older. Trying to deny it. And I'm like, you know, I'm just going to have a fun day. I'm just going to be a kid again. So, yeah. So, I hope you have a great birthday this year. Or if you're recently had one, I hope it was great. Or if you're about to celebrate one, I hope it is great. Or even if it's not for a little bit, I hope you have a great day. You deserve it. And I just encourage you, don't be afraid to be a kid again. So, thank you. And I'll catch you later.